Hey everyone, welcome back to the Colcom podcast. I'm Jeff.
I'm Scylla.
Okay, today we're going to look at, again, another one of the subjects that might be discussed at a Colcom. What's our subject today?
This is health.
Health. Okay,
Yeah.
This one's going to be a goodie.
Yeah.
So number one, how do you feel today? Are you a healthy person? And how often do you get sick?
This question is funny for me because obviously, I'm young and I don't get sick often. I have pretty good immune system. However, I have a lot of body aches and pains. So
Okay.
right now my back is hurting and my feet are hurting, and I usually experience that a lot actually. So
Okay.
even though those are the kind of things old people get, quote unquote, I have it, and I feel it's hard.
How do I feel today? I feel actually positive. I'm not healthy. Yesterday, actually, I was feeling a little under the weather. I don't know what happened. I went out and I had my lunch and I was doing some walking, and then I just, my stomach started to hurt, and I'm going, oh, and then I had to go home, and I had a little bit of a diarrhea, and then I felt, and I was also nervous. I'm going, oh, I have to do a comedy show, and I'm going, okay, I'll take a nap to try to feel better, and of course I didn't get enough. I didn't get enough sleep for that because I still felt like garbage, and I went there, but then I had one beer, and then that one beer just switched my stomach back to feeling great. I'm going,
oh, wow.
Oh, Daddy needed his medicine. I'm going, oh. But no, I'm usually a healthy person. I only get sick maybe once a year.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and actually, I haven't caught COVID either.
Yeah, me either.
Yeah,
so that's good.
So I don't. Yeah, and yeah. So I have a good immune system. I'm pretty strong.
Yeah, that's always good.
Do you want to do number 2?
Yeah. Do you take vitamins, and do you think they help, or do they just have a placebo effect?
Okay, so placebo is kind of like a mental, it might be fake, but if what you think is real, it actually works.
Yeah. Actually, I've never heard about vitamins having a placebo effect. I mean, I guess I do think they work, and I try to take them every day, but I just can't bring myself to have that habit. But I do notice it's something I have to do consistently for it to work. And if I do manage to do it, I do feel a little bit of a difference in my energy and stuff.
Yeah. I don't take vitamins enough. I should take them. Yeah. But then again, some of the vitamins I also get through fruits and vegetables too.
True. Yeah.
So some vitamins you need, but some you need to take externally. But some vitamins you can find in fresh food, which is also good.
That's true. Yeah.
Then placebo effect. No, I don't believe vitamins have a placebo effect. I mean, they've been tested. And all the vitamins that are for sale, they've been tested. There's the funny thing is when you hear new vitamins, oh no, that can't be possible. There are new vitamins or something that might help.
Yeah.
But it's actually no, we already know the evidence of a lot of the medicines and vitamins too.
Right. Yeah.
And new products have a placebo effect.
Yeah.
Number 3, how often do you get a medical checkup? How often should people get a medical checkup?
This question is also funny for me because, one, I avoid the doctor at all costs. I think I'd have to be actually bleeding and dying to actually go to the doctor. And I mean, back home, the cost was definitely part of it.
Yeah.
But in Korea, I think it's much more affordable, but still, I think also, in Korea, because of the language barrier, I feel I can't really explain what I'm feeling anyway. So it just kind of becomes a stressful thing. And then I don't want to go at all. Yeah.
I really don't go to get a medical checkup that often unless it's required.
Right.
For when I was an English teacher, you need to have a medical test. And then I avoid the doctor because I just don't need. And it's the irony is that I'm from Canada and we have free health care, so the cost was never a problem.
Right.
But I only go when I'm severely injured or I don't think I could tough it out or the NyQuil in my medicine cabinet isn't strong enough.
Right. Same.
Yeah.
Do you ever wear a face mask in public? And if so, do you wear it to protect yourself or others?
Okay. So, well, right now, during the whole pandemic, I hated wearing a mask. For one thing, I have a beard, and another thing, my nose is much larger than a Korean's, but the Korean, one size fits all mask did not fit me. So my nose was always popping out of it, and I couldn't put the chin part down because it would, my beard would get caught, and if I talked with it, I hated wearing a mask. I only wore a mask for others, I guess.
Yeah, it was really hard for me too. I didn't necessarily mind wearing it sometimes, but it was the constant 24/7 always. And I realized it also really affected how I communicated with other people.
Okay.
Because for some reason, I guess when people can't see my face, they can't really tell how I feel.
Yeah.
And since I'm quiet, I guess sometimes people would assume I don't want to talk or something.
Right.
So I think the second someone can see a smile or something, they know you're approachable.
Yeah.
And I noticed when we were actually able to take off masks, I had easier time just even making friends or interacting with people. So
yeah, it was strange during that time because I was coming to Colcom and I would meet lots of people, but they were wearing masks.
Yeah.
And then I would they would see me again, and I wouldn't know who they were because I didn't they were wearing glasses and a hat and a mask,
Yeah.
so I couldn't identify them. Going, we've met before, Jeff. I'm going, have we? I'm it's Eric. I'm going, oh, okay.
yeah.
And then one thing is when some people I pictured their face different underneath the mask, and they're this is some of the people when I finally saw their full face, some of them going, oh, I did not picture that. Some people had a very sour, they were sucking lemons, oh, you have a resting bitch face, and so that was a big shock when people started taking off their masks.
Yeah, I thought it was crazy to see how much of a difference just seeing someone's face can make, and even it showed even their personality, their energy, and taking it away, it was way bigger deal than I anticipated.
Here's number 5. What healthy habits do you have, such as washing your hands before eating?
Oh gosh, I mean, definitely washing your hands. Showering, those are basic hygiene, I guess.
Well, going back to the pandemic, I did not see a lot of people, a lot of Koreans in the bathroom were not washing their hands a lot. Yeah.
Oh.
That's a constant habit. I've always I wash my hands. Even if I sneeze, I'll wash my hands.
Too,
so I hand sanitation was very important for me.
Yeah.
And I've noticed Korean guys spending more time in front of the mirror trying to adjust their hairstyle and making sure the proper number of hair pop out of their beanie, and going, dude, you're right in front of the sink. Wash your hands too.
Yeah. I used to be more of a germaphobe than I am now. I'm definitely always wash hands. My hands feel dirty. I just don't feel comfortable. And then, I try to keep things clean as possible, sanitized. Yeah.
Yeah. So body washing parts of your body is very important for me. Your hands, your face, everything. Number 6.
Have you ever broken a bone? What happened?
Okay, so we were kind of talking about this on the other episode. I've broken my right arm, I think twice, my left arm once. I've broken a bunch of toes. I've broken my finger. I've broken my nose. So what I was saying is I was actually just playing and having fun. Yeah, so that's why. I even broke my toe, and I just thought I banged it very bad.
Oh.
And then 2 weeks later, while I was still playing, and I cut my foot open, and I had to go to the hospital. And they said, okay, there's nothing wrong with the cut. But then they looked at the X-ray, and it's going, your toe's broken. And then they're going, oh, it's yeah, and it's already started to heal. Wow. I'm going, oh.
Whoa, that's crazy.
I have a high pain tolerance. That's one thing. How about yourself? Have you ever broken anything?
I don't know if this means I've never had fun, like you said, but I've never broken a bone ever. Okay. So that's pretty much it.
Boys play rougher. Little boys play rougher.
Yeah, that could be true.
Yeah. Number 7. How many hours do you sleep at night? Do you think that your sleep that you sleep too much or not enough.
Yeah. Like we said in another episode, I don't sleep very much. 6 hours if I'm lucky, but usually less.
Yeah. I usually like sleep around 8 or 9. But I feel like I sleep too much. I really, because I wake up, I go to bed too late, and I wake up too late in the morning. So this is more of a habit I need to change.
Yeah. What do you think is most important to take care of, mental health or physical health?
Oh, wow. So again, I think, I don't know. I said mental health is more important, because like physical health is just, you could you could change it right away. You could go to the gym, you can go shopping, and that you could fix your physical body and make yourself healthy very quickly. Yeah. But the mental aspect takes time.
Yeah. Yeah, it's same with me. I think they're hand in hand, and like if you have bad mental health, it's also going to affect your physical health and affect other parts of your life. So I think you have to take care of yourself in here first before you can do more. Yeah,
when I'm feeling like mentally weak, then that's all I like. Then I allow myself, okay, you can have a Big Mac, because when my mental's not strong, then my physical elements are not going to be strong as well.
Yeah, then you also don't have energy to like even do things too, so it takes a toll on everything.
Oh, okay. Here's an interesting one. Number 9. Are you allergic to anything? What effect do your allergies have on you?
I actually feel like I'm allergic to a lot of things. I'm allergic to mold, dust, so that also affects me, especially in Korea. There's a lot of mold and dust. Yeah. I'm always sneezing, and I'm allergic to cats, so I live with a cat. That's a daily struggle. I'm allergic to peanuts, mushrooms, and soy. And I eat soy and mushrooms more frequently. I kind of grew a tolerance to it. But for a while, it just kind of felt like, oh, I'm allergic to everything. So what do I even do? Yeah.
So my one big allergy is like I'm allergic to crustaceans like shrimp, lobster, crab. Which really sucks, because I have uncles that are lobster fishermen, so I could get like, so actually, like I would have like the freshest my parents and my family would be eating the freshest lobster, and then I had to have something else. I had to make my own food while they're having this. Now, like I have hay fever, like spring, like, and that actually hits me pretty hard, and I knew it was spring in Korea at the start on the first week of March, because my eyes were itchy and my nose was running, and it was just horrible.
Yeah, it's really uncomfortable.
Yeah, but if I eat lobster, shrimp, or crab, it's not fatal. It's just gonna make me like I'll have like a mild reaction. Like my stomach, I'll feel very sick, and I'll feel like my body is like kind of like swells up a little bit. So it's like hard, like kind of moving my fingers and all that stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's not going to kill me. Yeah. And also, I know this is a weird thing too. Sorry. I know what, like, sometimes have a craving for like a tempura shrimp. I'm like going, why do I have, am I that masochistic? Like you're allergic to cats and you have a cat, like, and I have a craving for fried shrimp and I can't eat it either.
Yeah, it's like that sometimes.
Number 10, our final question. Do you try to eat your breakfast, lunch, and dinner at certain times of the day?
I'm lucky if I eat 3 meals in a day. I think very rarely I do, because normally, like, I guess I usually will wake up past breakfast, or if I do wake up in time, it's because I have to leave the house and I never have time to like actually eat before leaving the house. Okay. So I think usually I only eat 2 meals a day. Yeah, I'm a 2-mealer too. Yeah. So it's like either like it's probably like a lunch and a dinner. Yeah. So like lunch is usually at lunchtime, and then I'll have like a late dinner at 8 o'clock. Same. Yeah. Yeah. But I also love eating. I love eating breakfast, like traditional breakfast, like fried eggs, toast, and bacon. I have a craving for that every once in a while, but it's not easy to find here. So I'm just all pancakes and McDonald's. If I'm
out and I find a McDonald's during the breakfast menu, I'm going there.
For some reason, the McDonald's where I live during like breakfast time, they don't deliver.
Okay.
So I can't even. I'm not gonna wake up to go there. So.
Yeah, if it's the morning and I walk by a McDonald's, yes, I'm getting a sausage egg McMuffin.
Oh.
All right. Well, that concludes the topic of health. If you have further questions about Colcom, you can visit them on their website at colcom.co.kr. I've been Jeff.
I'm Zilla.
Bye-bye, guys.